The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Your referee calling the action is Robert Mitchell.
Triple threat action coming your way. This one's gonna be a brawl.
We've got a lot of success. We've got somebody looking for some success, and we have a wild card.
From North Bay, Ontario, weighing in at 185 pounds, the old dog, Jarris.
The old dog, Dann Jarris, is the wild card, a man that All-Star Wrestling has never seen before. This is actually Dan's first time setting foot in the province of British Columbia, and what a way to do it, up against the former Thrash champion Sean Gaston, and a man that's just looking for a slice of success in Real Talk, Rashad Tyson.
Well, he doesn't look particularly happy about being in the province of British Columbia.
Well, he looked over at you a second ago and sort of looked over in disgust, so I think that might have been something to do with you. Well, Sean Gaston, another man who is not so happy with the Maritime Labor Center, the Maritime Labor fans. You know, it was about a year and a bit, maybe almost 18 months that Sean Gaston was absent from All-Star Wrestling, had a lot of success outside and returned with a new outlook and a brand new attitude. You will recall, Peter Brown, at one point, the very happy former tag team partner of Battle Wasp, as they were the top young guns, but now the only gun is Sean Gaston. He's looking out for himself.
A flying ace and a grizzled veteran will match up with this man.
A very, very popular, but very, very scorned Real Talk Rashad Tyson. Yeah, Real Talk Rashad Tyson, always with a little bit of a pep in his step, always looking to get the fans involved, but you can see a little bit of sadness behind those eyes.
Yes, that's right. Real Talk Rashad Tyson has not had the success that he would have liked here in All-Star Wrestling in 2024. He's been on a bit of a losing streak as of late and is really looking to get back in the winning column as we look forward to 2025. If he aims to do that tonight, he'll certainly have his work cut out for him, as this should be a highly competitive triple threat match.
Yeah, you know, Real Talk Rashad Tyson, perhaps All-Star Wrestling's favorite lovable loser, of course, minus the lovable.
Wow, I don't know.
And perhaps minus the favorite as well. Nevertheless.
And Real Talk asking for the microphone here.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet because you people came here to see a fight, and I plan to deliver that. I have been in ASW for a year, and for a year, I haven't gotten it done. I have not won a match here in months. And if I can't do that, I don't know if I have anything left to give you guys.
Is that a potential retirement announcement, Peter Brown?
Feeling the effects of his losing streak, and that's going to weigh on a competitor. I mean, everybody wants to be victorious, and it's hard to be on the losing side of the equation. And Sean Gaston now saying that he's going to send Real Talk Rashad Tyson right out of All-Star Wrestling.
Dan Jarris keeping in the background here because he doesn't know the history between the two of these men, but I think he's happy to play spoiler.
Well, bell is rung. This one is underway. Triple threat action. Dan Jarris, Sean Gaston, and Rashad Tyson. One fall to a finish. And these three men will do everything they can to impress everyone here at the Maritime Labor Center.
Now you notice the focus on the face of Real Talk. Normally he's out there clapping his hands and chanting and trying to get the folks involved. But as we said, you know, a little bit more somber tonight.
Well, perhaps we'll see a more serious Real Talk in 2025. But regardless of his temperament, his ability to electrify the crowd remains. And look at this with moves.
Innovative move there by Real Talk Rashad Tyson. You know, just like our friend Tommy Chan, who is injured, wrestling is better with a guy like Real Talk Rashad Tyson in it. And as much as I do think he is a loser, he doesn't deserve to go down without a good fight.
Real Talk now looking to go up top, and
right in the Real Talks. Dan Jarris, of course, a man with over 25 years experience, debuted in 1997. So he's been around those championship rounds. He's been around the block a few times.
An incredible amount of experience.
Absolutely.
He's showing it right now as he is capitalizing on the opportunity.
Oh my goodness, right to the breadbasket of Real Talk Rashad Tyson.
And Real Talk is hurt. Sean Gaston in and out. More of that veteran savvy from Jarris.
Dan Jarris here quickly making a name here in All-Star Wrestling.
1, 2, and
that was quite nearly it. Obviously all business, not here to make friends, not here to be pleasant, just here to dish out punishment.
Oh my goodness.
And head back to his beloved North Bay, Ontario.
Now shoulder blocks in the corner. Follows it up with a chop to Real Talk, and now Gaston slides back in the ring.
Wait a minute.
Tosses.
Sending Jarris to the outside, but Jarris, of course, with that veteran savvy, hung on. But caught right in the back of the head by Sean Gaston.
I think it flipped him right over.
Wait a minute.
Quick cover, almost got it done, but
Aviator was distracted for a second there, calling Jarris an idiot. Now going for a backslide is Real Talk.
1, 2, and Real Talk looking to put this one away as quickly as possible, but the clothesline down, and now into the cover of his own is Gaston.
Aviator with that huge clothesline looking to send Real Talk to the other side of the sound barrier. And a quick elbow to the face of Jarris now.
Gaston bringing Real Talk back, strikes him into the corner, now driving the boot to the chest, forcing him to struggle his way through every single breath.
You know, I have to say, I really like this new attitude that the Aviator Sean Gaston has. You know, you notice he took a more professional name when he came back. He's no longer the top young gun or whatever he used to call himself. No more smiles, no more pleasantries with the crowd. He's all business because, you know, the fans, I don't think they appreciated him in his last run here in All-Star Wrestling. And I think he had enough. And I think he had enough of them. He had enough of the Maritime Labor Center. He went away and thought it through. And look at him now. Absolutely vicious.
Nothing the referee can do but look on as Real Talk Rashad Tyson is now violently slammed back to the mat. And now here right in front of us, Dan Jarris going up top, showing those decades of experience. But he got caught on that exchange.
Could not predict what was coming from the Aviator, who went downstairs.
And right now, Sean Gaston is really, well, for a moment there, looked like he was in the driver's seat of this match.
Real Talk fighting back there, taking Gaston down.
Well, it's hard to keep momentum in a match like this. Nice.
Big spinning heel kick by Dan Jarris.
Well done.
Opportunistic, if anything. Dan Jarris now looking like he might have injured his knee. Well, not too injured to drive his face right into Real Talk Rashad Tyson multiple times. What a suplex.
Loaded over into the cover, but just got a 2 count.
I have to say, I am impressed by Dan Jarris. He calls himself the old dog, but he's moving around like a young lion right now.
Well, he's certainly in tremendous shape, that's for sure.
And now commandeering Sean Gaston to punish Real Talk Rashad Tyson.
Well, it's a smart tactic, really. He doesn't have to exert any energy. And Real Talk still taking the brunt of the punishment.
Absolutely. Took a couple boots to the face there. He's going to be no talk Rashad Tyson.
I think
might
you're
be
right, though, on
sipping soup through a straw before long.
Dan Jarris' left knee appears to be giving him some problems. Gaston looking perhaps for a pile driver or a power bomb, but
big backdrop there by Real Talk Rashad Tyson. The fans solidly in the corner of Real Talk, but Dan Jarris, again, the old dog, just taking the punishment to Real Talk. And wait a second. Real Talk looking to reverse that pile driver. No.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Spiked him, drove him head first into the mat, now into the cover.
What a wonderful run it's been for Real Talk.
Gonna be over? No!
Real Talk kicked out.
Real Talk's got a ton of heart, and that heart manifests itself in the form of fight.
Wow. You have to admire the tenacity of Real Talk Rashad Tyson to kick out of a vicious pile driver like that, but he is worse for wear. Sean Gaston now just having his way with Real Talk, who is absolutely defenseless at this point.
It appears to be a 2-on-1 as Jarris now drops an elbow of his own, and they're just teeing off on Real Talk right now. And look at this, adding insult to injury, a boot right to the forehead, the eyes.
Yeah, Sean Gaston bringing down that landing gear across the face of Real Talk Rashad Tyson. And what is this? And that's got to be it.
2, and
wait a second.
Gaston, who wants to be the winner.
The teamwork going right out the window there. Dan Jarris has had enough of the Aviator. Wait a minute.
Aviator firing away on Jarris, now sending him for the ride against the ropes, and ooh!
Dan Jarris nearly flipped inside out by that elbow drop by Sean Gaston.
Gaston threw everything he had into that elbow. And now putting Jarris up on the top turnbuckle. What could he be looking for here?
He's setting up for a huge superplex or worse. Jarris firing back with those elbows. And grabbing a little head full of hair by Sean Gaston. Referee Robert Mitchell letting that one slide. What is Jarris thinking?
Oh my goodness! Ah!
Sliced bread by Dan Jarris, and this could be it. This could be a victory in the debut of Dan Jarris.
Count of 3, no!
Sean Gaston digging deep to kick out of that one. Referee Robert Mitchell was even surprised by that.
What could Jarris be looking for here, getting the referee out of the way? Now going up to the top, it seems.
Well, Jarris has shown that he's no stranger to going to the top rope. Oh, wait a minute.
That knee still
giving him some trouble, absolutely. Nearly gave out on him.
And
missing that big somersault senton.
The knee issue was enough time to give Sean Gaston to be able to get the wherewithal to move out of the way. And on the far side of the ring now, Real Talk has recuperated.
Oh, Real Talk
takes them down.
Taking both men down. Real Talk just willing himself back up. An absolute house of fire. I've never seen that look in his eyes.
Ooh. A kick. Another one. A back kick. Front kick not
and wait a minute.
The mark.
That veteran savvy of Dan Jarris just plants him down with that spine buster.
Cutting off the momentum of Real Talk Rashad. And now it looks like these two may be back on the same page once again.
Yeah, Jarris now saying he needs a breather and asking for Sean Gaston to take over. But there he is, straight back on the line there on Real Talk Rashad Tyson, and they're both taking him up. Oh boy.
What could they be looking for here?
They could be looking for the absolute end of Real Talk Rashad Tyson, Peter.
Real Talk, though, fighting out of it.
Real Talk doing everything he can. Oh, a double headbutt, sending both men off the ropes.
That noggin knocker was effective. And now, what is Real Talk going to do? He's going even higher. What could he be looking for? Ah! Crossbody took everybody out.
And it's usually Sean Gaston flying to the highest skies, but Real Talk Rashad Tyson absolutely unstoppable right now.
Real Talk now taking both men out. He's firing up. Throws Gaston into the turnbuckle. Follows it up in the corner. Bam! Real Talk is just taking him pillar to post here.
Clotheslines for everybody. Robert Mitchell better get away from that turnbuckle because he might get one too.
Nice bulldog. Here comes in Jarris. Swings around. Oh. DDT lands.
A neck breaker into a DDT. This could be it.
2. No! And somehow Jarris able to kick out at the last possible second.
That was all 27 years of experience from Dan Jarris coming through there in the last possible moment. Rashad Tyson now with the fans solidly behind him. Right to the face of Sean Gaston. But wait a minute, Dan Jarris with the opportunistic. No, that knee might have given out on him again. Real Talk reverses.
Elbows. Now the reversal. Jarris not able to lift Real Talk up, and oh my
goodness.
Could have been the Black Diamond Cutter. A patented maneuver. And now Gaston,
Innovative move by Sean Gaston there.
almost a full Nelson slam right on to Real Talk Rashad Tyson rather, from Sean Gaston, using Dan Jarris as a weapon.
Well, as we said earlier, innovative if nothing else is Sean Gaston, and now he's looking to take Rashad Tyson up, sits him on the top turnbuckle.
Oh my goodness, you could hear the smack. And now Jarris, look at that strength and stability.
Into a torture rack.
Oh!
Great move there by Dan Jarris, but
One,
wait a second.
two.
Ah! Rashad Tyson right across both men.
The big splash, 2, 3!
And he's done it. Real Talk Rashad Tyson with arguably an upset win.
And you can see the look of disbelief in his eyes. Well, believe it. Real Talk back in the winning column.
Some real redemption here for Real Talk as the fans celebrate alongside. 14 months, Peter Brown. 14 months it's been that Rashad Tyson has been looking for a taste of victory here at All-Star Wrestling, and he finally has it. Enjoy the celebration, young man. You have earned it.
What a hard-fought victory. Real Talk finding a way through the carnage to pick up the win.
As he celebrates with the fans out in the crowd. Hugs and love. Nothing but hugs and love for Real Talk Rashad Tyson right now.
And that has got to feel good going into 2025.
Absolutely, and you have to wonder now, what lies next for Real Talk? He's got all the momentum in his corner, hugging the fans as he goes to the back.